बैकग्राउंड से करता है, पहले पोर्ट्रेट कर देता है एंड स्टूडियो लाइट बैकग्राउंड इंस्टेंट मेक बैक दिल ये मेरा बेवजह था सब तेरे बिना हो गई। आई हैव डन द वॉइस आइसोलेशन, तो मुझे सिर्फ ये चेक करना है कि मेरी आवाज़ सही से आ रही है कि नहीं। खत्म हुए हैं सारे फासले। Hello, Jai Shri Mahankal. My name is Lomesh Joshi, and we are going to start playing chess as usual. तो आज हम ब्लिट्स में सॉरी रैपिड में 2000 क्रॉस करेंगे इस गेम के साथ एंड आई एम श्योर ओके आई एम गोना बीट दिस गाय सीन बोल्ट लेट्स स्टार्ट विद d4 बहुत tough position है. I don't know what I'm playing, but जो भी चल रहा है ठीक चल रहा है अभी. 2 पॉइंट डाउन हूँ मैं. This knight is pinned. This bishop is pinned. This queen is pinned. I like my bishops. Let's check one pawn with a check. Have to bring it back. See, he can't move the knight. His bishop is very sad here. Same as this bishop, it doesn't have any forward movement. So that's why I like my position. Even I'm a pawn down right now. Although he has same pressure as me on this files, but his queen is already placed at this d file. So there are too many problems for him. Okay, it's attacking this pawn. Mhm. Okay. I don't want to defend it passively. And go here, this, this. Hmm. Pushing the pawn doesn't make sense to me. Moving this push up. How should I move it back? Option. थोड़ा फास्ट खेलना पड़ेगा. I'm an exchange up or a pawn down, but he has double pawns, so I'm gonna take one of those pawns and just enjoy my great position. Hmm. Let's see what I can go for. ठीक है, like he has some counterplay, but fine. Like I should have moved queen to a4. Now my idea is simple. I will just use this to checkmate my opponent. Also, I have ideas of h4, h5, h6. What about h4, h5, h6? Yes, checks, checks. Let's go. Exchange as many pieces as possible because I don't want to. You can take this. I will take it and hmm, I'm threatening this. Also, pressure on the queen. Can he sacrifice it? He has to sacrifice his queen for two rooks. That's the only way. And I'm gonna play this. Oh, he can come back. Let's give this check. Sorry. Check this. What the Let's just come back. I'm playing so poor. हेडफोन्स का वॉल्यूम थोड़ा कम चाहिए मुझे. I'll move my knight. This knight is so bad. Like it doesn't have many squares. That's the only way to somehow take it out. Don't like my position. Although I'm a rook up. So I have this, but don't know if it works or not. Yes. कम ऑन, सीधे 10 रेटिंग पॉइंट दो ना यार, 9 रेटिंग पॉइंट कौन देता है? 1999. The match was pretty impressive knockout blow. Let's review what led to this checkmate win. तो विशी सर हमें समझाएंगे कि हमने क्या गलतियाँ की है। मेरे ख्याल से मैंने 3 मिस्टेक्स की होगी। ब्लंडर में भी शायद नहीं होगा, मिस्टेक्स होगी 2 या 3। Oh, I have 2 blunders, but still I have a pretty good efficiency of 85.3%. Let's start reviewing the game. Let's go. Next move. Go ahead. Go ahead. So this is a Queen's Gambit decline. Actually, he accepted after a certain move, maybe move here, move 11, which is already after the opening. This Queen C2 actually comes after knight to F3. बट मैंने थोड़ा सा इधर उधर हेरा फेरी करी ताकि उसको थोड़ा कंफ्यूजन हो, एंड दैट्स व्हाट ही डज. He brings the knight, bishop, castles, attack the pawn. He brings the bishop back, and here I feel comfortable enough to play g3. Okay, g3 is not a good move. Instead, okay, instead of g3, I should just take the pawn, right? Yeah, capturing the pawn is also good. The best should be to play e3 instead of g3. So, okay, this is a blunder because I just blunder a pawn. And here again, 2 times the pawn was hanging for a long time. He didn't take it. Now he takes. So, and I played e4. Yeah, e4 is a blunder because I blunder the d4 pawn, which is important. I shouldn't have played. I should have played e3, but it seems very slow. But it's a fast move. Maybe 95. 95 seems interesting, but it again falls for the same because the queen is attacked after knight takes d4. Okay, so 2009 MATM, ये 3 दिन वाला मैच है जो अभी भी चल रहा है. इसके बाद हम उस गेम में जाएंगे. इट हैज़ अ वेरी क्रेजी पोजीशन एंड यू विल लाइक इट. वी आर एक्चुअली ऑन द एंड गेम, सो लेट्स फर्स्ट कंप्लीट इट. तो यहाँ पर मैं ऑलरेडी 2 पॉइंट्स डाउन था, एंड इफ यू सी द इवोल्यूशन बार इट्स माइनस 1.26 in black's favor, and he's playing really good, all the best moves. Here he blunders. The first thing he blunders his h7 pawn, and I quickly captures it because I was already 2 pawns down. Any end game would favor black, so I just capture this pawn. He moves. I move the bishop back. Okay, nice. King to c7 is a good move. I move my bishop back. Actually, this reroute of bishop cost me some time, due to which I lose some advantage. And here he make the blunder. He thought it's a single move. That's what I aim for. That's why I backed up my bishop, ताकि ये bishop को scope मिले, and I will hit the queen once queen will take. तो मैंने bishop से c8 को मारा. He goes with queen b8, and I just capture the rook. Now I am exchange up, and yeah, very easily winning. I just exchanges few pieces, and then yeah, exchanges the rook as well. यहाँ थोड़ा confusion हुआ था, but queen c1 is always a good move. Even if it costs 1 pawn, it doesn't matter. And here I was threatening mate, if you see. So he captured, and after queen f5 it's clear because rooks, I just give a check, and rook c1, it's a best move because I'm threatening mate in the next move. So he plays g6, which is mate in 2, actually mate in 3, because you can bring the queen in, but nobody does that, and you just win. GG. So let's go back and see which game I'm talking about. Yeah, Matamat. So this is a crazy game, guys. It's a 3 days game. If you see, the clock has 3 days. That means I can make my move within 3 days, and the position will be remain same. And we reached this position. It was already move 36. We exchanged everything. My opponent has a bishop and a pawn on light square and a dark square bishop, while all my pawns are on light square. So this bishop, if you see, it cannot touch my pawns. But in order to win this game, I have to push my pawns forward to promote any one of the pawn and exchange this pawn. This is my idea. So let's just analyze this. How I'm gonna go about this position. Hmm. The benefit I have is this b7 pawn. I can push it up to b3, and then also this pawn till here. Then the king is not able to defend both of the pawn, while the bishop is only able to defend one at a time. If I am able to cover this e4 e5 square, because e5 square is the only square where it can protect both of the pawns from promoting. So this is my idea. Now how I'm going to reach that position, that's what I'm going to show. So first thing first, I'm going to play f5. The reason of playing f5 is, if it trades, we will also analyze the position. If he just pushes the pawn or brings the king up, something like that. But let's just focus here. I will just capture with the e pawn. The reason being, I want this path for my king to just walk up here and just sit here to support this pawn and this pawn, which is the base of the pawn chain. Once I will push this pawns forward. So this is my simple plan. Now the question comes, what if he just pushes this pawn here? Well, it doesn't make much difference because I will just push my pawn, and you won't have much like this. Okay, not right now, but yeah, I will just bring the king in, and it doesn't matter, like it will take some moves, and this pawn will come in handy. So there are too many threats. Let's exit. What is the other move? Okay, what is the other move I'm going to play? So, hmm, one more move that comes to my mind is playing h5. The idea of h5 is to play g5 so that king will not have any square to go into the position. While even if it pushes the pawn, I'm able to use this dark squares, sorry, light squares to reach the center. So only this is the place where I want my king to be. Anywhere here. For that, I'm going to play Let's just make it easy. I'll just play f5 and see how he's going to respond. I'm on 1999. It's my birth year. And now let's play another game of Rapid to reach to 2000. I'm playing 1993 guy. Let's start with d4. He's quick. I have to be super quick as well. Hmm. Should I capture or not? Let's capture. Knight takes. It is attacking this and this. It's a dangerous piece, although I can capture, but hmm. So for now everything is defended, so I don't want to mess anything around. Maybe bishop e2 is a move. Bishop e2, knight here, bishop here. Let's use this. मैं ढूंढने को ज़माने में जो वफा निकला मैं ढूंढने को ज़माने में जो वफा निकला पता चला कि गलत लगे मैं पता निकला. Hmm. We'll go for short castle. I'll give a check. से मुकम्मल हो गई थी जिंदगी जिंदगी खुशी दी थी मुझको तुमने. I've already opened my position, so I will keep the king in the center, protected with my bees. Hmm. I was gonna defend. Whoa. पता नहीं क्यों लेकिन I like this move a lot. Let's play. I really like this idea because I have this. Okay, he captures the knight. I captures with this pawn to create a 1, 2, 3. Hmm, Now I have a bishop here. He can capture, but what if I capture? He captures. Knight takes. Knight takes. Yeah. There is so much problem. Should I capture? Should I capture this first? Too many things. Let's play a defensive move. If he captures, then I'm gonna capture with this. Knight might have some options, but mm, it doesn't lead to a nice game because I always have rook b1.